Welcome back to Sports, everyone. Landon McBride here with you once again. The Nanook men's basketball team will be out on the road this weekend to open conference play. And this is their fourth consecutive weekend on the road. And their first game in GNAC play is today against the Northwest Nazarene Crusaders. The Crusaders are coming into this game on a 3-game losing streak. Maurice Jones leads the Crusaders in scoring, ranking 14th in the conference, and they are second in the GNAC in field goal percentage. And while the Crusaders are struggling entering this game, the Nooks are hot right now. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this matchup. The Nooks have won 3 of their last 4 games after dropping their first 2 to start the season. Their record sits at 4-4 so far. Senior guard Brandon Davis is leading the team in scoring, averaging about 13.5 points per game. He also ranks 3rd in the conference in steals per game. The Nooks lead the conference in assists to turnover ratio and 3rd in scoring defense. And they come in ranked 16th in Division II in 3-point percentage. The Nooks were picked to finish 4th in the conference in the preseason polls. And now as conference play opens, we can see how they stack up head-to-head with the rest of the members of the conference. While the men open the conference play out on the road, the women will play at home starting tonight against the Western Washington Vikings. And the Vikings come into this one on a 3-game winning streak and have a 5-1 record overall. The player the Nooks will have to be able to control in this game is Taylor Peacock. She has topped 20 points in every game this season and leads the conference in scoring with more than 24 points per game. After winning their first 2 games, the Nooks have been trading wins and losses since and have a 4-3 record to this point. Jordan Wilson leads the Nooks in scoring and comes in 2nd in the conference, trailing only Peacock, and is 4th in Division II. Scoring isn't all Wilson brings to the table, though. She ranks in the top 10 in the conference in 4 other categories. Kaylee Jold has also gotten off to an impressive start to this season, ranking 1st in the GNAC in total rebounds and defensive rebounds. She also ranks in the top 10 in scoring and assists. And as a team, the Nooks lead the conference in free throw percentage and are 2nd in 3-point percentage. And now that they open conference play, we will see where they stack up in a conference where they were picked to finish near the bottom. And after struggling at home last weekend, the Nooks head out on the road and they will face a team that they have split the season series with to this point. And they'll be traveling to Minnesota to take on the 15th ranked Minnesota State Mankato Mavericks. Mavs are coming into this game off of a bye week. The last time out, they played the University of Minnesota, and their goaltender, Jason Pulowski, had quite a series. He allowed 1 goal in each of the games, stopping 62 of 64 shots for a .969 save percentage. The Mavs split those 2 games, though. Now the Nooks come in on a 2-game losing streak and sit in 8th place in the WCHA standings, lead the all-time series 14-5-1. They snapped a 3-game losing streak in the series earlier this season. Marcus Bissara leads the Nooks in scoring, totaling 10 points with the team-high 5 goals. He has at least 1 point in 6 of the last 9 games. The Nooks came into this season with a lot of young players, and 8 of the 9 rookies who have dressed in games have scored points. Ross Height and Troy Van Teetering lead the freshman class with 6 points each. And the first game of the series is tomorrow, with the puck dropping at 4 Alaska Standard Time, and the second game will be the same time the following day. The regular season of college football is coming to a close with the conference championship games this weekend. The top 4 teams going into this final weekend are Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, and Washington. The Crimson Tide have been number 1 the whole way, and they play Florida this weekend. And even if the Gators pull off the upset, the Tide will probably still be in the playoffs. Washington has the toughest matchup in conference title games, playing 8th-ranked Colorado this weekend.